another Christmas has come and gone, and as you can see, I'm now removing my holiday decor. And while I've been doing that, it came to mind that there are several things that most of us will, and some of us definitely should, leave behind when 2020 is over. Those things should be placed in a box, tightly wrapped and sealed, never to be opened again. Somewhat like Pandora's box. So today I'm going to bring you what I feel are definitely the things we should leave far behind in 2020 and hopefully never let them see the light of day in 2021. So let's head to the studio and get started. And by the way, if you're new here, I'm RJ, and this is RJ's HomeStyle. Okay, let's get started. Let's talk about what's passé in 2021, and not only in my opinion, but also in data that's been collected by designers, realtors, as well as homeowners who have actually lived with these trends. And all of them are just genuinely in agreement that these are definitely over for 2021. All right, here's the first one. Word art. For example, live, love, laugh, a list of your house rules, affirmations, all that signage that's been seen everywhere on walls. That's passé. Let's not take that into 2021. Let's leave that behind. And if you think about it, especially in the realm of the affirmations and such, not everyone who's entering your home has a life that is at that level. I mean, everyone's at different levels in life. And if you think about it, these affirmations, while you may think they're uplifting to others, might not be. They may be in such a place that actually you're doing a disservice by them seeing that. I mean, they can be offended by it. That's just how I look at it as well. It's like, and let's be honest, all these affirmations that you have on your walls, I doubt all of you actually live by them, or that your lifestyle even reflects all of them. So, I mean, that's actually hypocrisy in my book. Now, personally, yes, I did do the live, love, laugh. But I knew when it was time to get rid of it, and that's been a long time ago. Here's a good one. The word farmhouse in general, that's finished as well. And let me explain this. If you've styled your house in farmhouse, why do you need a huge sign that says farmhouse? Are your visitors that ignorant that they can't see for themselves what your style is? Think about this. How many homes have you ever walked into and found a huge sign on the wall that says contemporary, modern, industrial, bohemian? Do you get the idea? No one who styles in those styles has to have a huge sign reminding them what they've done or telling you what they've done. You have eyes. You can see what they've done. It's like a bragging right to me. It's like it's absolutely comical, and I think it's just really hilarious. Continuing on with words, how about words on objects? I don't really need to be told that a cup is for drinking and a bowl is for eating. I'm not 3 years old, and to me, if it's not being used for a child's education, I don't think any object requires labeling. And seriously, how far are people who use this willing to go? Now, while perfectly fine for holidays, wishing Merry Christmas, Merry and Bright, Let It Snow, Happy St. Patrick's Day, Happy Valentine's Day, all right, you're celebrating an event or a holiday, that's perfectly fine. But really, in all other cases, in your decor, I'm not talking about labeling your pasta in your kitchen, but as far as word art as decor, I mean, you know, words really belong, pretty much the best place would be inside a book. Now I'm going to talk about one specific style of decor that's definitely not needed in 2021, and that is faux farmhouse. Yes, faux farmhouse has finally been taken out back behind the barn and shot like the tired old horse that it is. And I'm referring to faux farmhouse, okay? I'm not referring to farmhouse. I'm referring to faux farmhouse. That means fake farmhouse. And that's the farmhouse you get at Walmart, Target, Home Goods, Dollar Tree, anywhere else. You name it. If it's a brand new product made yesterday, it is not farmhouse. It is faux farmhouse, all right? And that's just done, okay? And to take furniture pieces and chalk paint them, slapping white paint on them, sanding them down to distress a piece that was probably made 10 years ago to look like it was made 70 years ago, that just looks tacky. And the reason, I mean, it just looks tacky. I mean, that's the reason. It looks tacky, especially when you're using pieces that are not even part of a real farmhouse style of decor. And to be honest, most people can't afford the real farmhouse style. You can't afford those pieces, is why you've leaned towards faux farmhouse, all right? And no matter how you try to convince yourself, it's just cheap, tacky, and I just find it wanting. I mean, it just, it doesn't work. And other people are finding that out too. It's just, it's overdone, it's oversaturated, everything. Now, speaking about farmhouse, the Barnes have called and they want their doors back. And the reason they want their doors back is because, all right, they may look attractive to some, but as far as the quality of the services they give to the home, it's not there. Number one, they do not contain light, they do not contain sounds, they do not contain smells. These doors are just have gaps on the side, gaps in the top, gaps in the bottom. And people are learning this. They're learning that that's not a functioning door in a house. It doesn't do the function a door is supposed to do. And hence that's the reason that barn doors are really falling out of favor, because people who actually have lived with them have discovered it's like, well, I'm just living that for how it looks, and I'm not living with it for actually what it should be doing for me, and that's containing lights, smells, and sounds from various rooms. And on the topic of that, the open floor plan is also closed for business in 2021. People, again, have lived with this concept in design, and with our recent global situation and our health issues, people are finding that this floor plan does not really function in reality when you have to actually use the home, when you're there in the home. And it's, again, for the same reasons. An open floor plan allows light, sound, and smells to permeate the majority of the living area. And they're finding that they're done with that. They're tired of that because there's no privacy. There's no place to go for any amount of privacy except maybe to your bedroom. But if that has a barn door on it, you're not going to get much relief from the sights, sounds, and smells of the rest of the house either. Yeah, people are realizing that, yeah, that's not a very functional way to live. Because, like I said, the containment, there was a reason for walls in the house in the first place, and that was to contain all those things that I've already mentioned, as well as, visual sights. I mean, things that are like disarray or not kept up very well or whatever. Walls serve a purpose, and once upon a time there was discussion of building a wall, not that one. But what most people realized was, or didn't realize, was that they would want the walls to be built back into their homes, and people are actually doing that. Now, everything that I have mentioned here are trends. Let's get that straight. These are trends, and when you're dealing with a trend, you're really taking a gamble on how you're styling your home. And I know we all have our likes and dislikes, but there's a disadvantage to trend styling. Here's the 3 problems with trend styling. And the problem is not knowing when they're over, not getting rid of them when they are over, or decorating with them after they're over. And that makes complete sense. And like I said before, I know we all have our likes and dislikes, but those are the 3 keys if you must fall into trend decorating. There are rules to it, and especially if you want to. Here's the thing. Especially if you are the type of person who wants to definitely take an interest in styling your home, there are certain things that you should follow, and I would think those are the things you would want to follow. And I'll say them again. If you're that serious about styling your home and you have such a wonderful interest in styling your home, these are the things to avoid if you're going to trend style. And I'm going to say them again. Not knowing when the trend is over, not getting rid of the trend when it's over, and decorating with the trend after it definitely is over. Remember those. And then I also want to say that be careful about overexposure. I know the majority of people, not me, but the majority of people just so heavily rely on social media, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, as their only source of decor inspiration. Or also what they feel is, well, that's the pinnacle it's the pinnacle of what's going on in trends. It's not, all right? There are other ways of seeing what is going on in decor, whether it be a trend or not. And that is not on Facebook, Pinterest, or Instagram. If you're really serious about even decor styling, trend or not, search other avenues, okay? Search in the realm of actual home design, home decor. And I'm not talking about Facebook. You have Google. Google these things and don't go anywhere that Google tells you about Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. All right? Don't do that. And even sometimes here on YouTube, okay? Look at really what goes on in the industry of home building, home styling, home decor, hell, even landscaping. All right? Look into the real world out there, okay? The bigger world that's out there, not just Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and YouTube, all right? And I definitely understand that, oh, well, RJ, you're a YouTuber. Yes, I am. But the one thing that you will always see here is something, if I show you a style or something, or I show you, let's say, something that I've created, okay? I only show you things that I create that I actually use and want in my home. Things that I actually want to decorate with in my home. I'm not going to make any craft that I personally don't want. My creative flow doesn't work that way. I can't just somebody throw that style at me and then make something. I mean, I can do it. I can do it. I know I'm that good. I can do it, but I'll tell you what, my heart won't be in it, okay? And I don't do that, and I don't create things just to put a video out. I'm not here on YouTube for that. I'm here because I definitely want you to be inspired. And actually, if you think about like everything that I'm saying right now, if you really think, I'm trying to get you to think differently when it comes to styling your home. I want you to find your style. Now, if you like real farmhouse, if you like real bohemian, if you like real anything else, fabulous. Go for it. But I'm trying to get you to think about, overexposure to things. I'm trying to get you to look at what just is cheap and fake. And I'm truly, really wanting to get you to start thinking about what you truly like. And it's just not something that's constantly thrown in your face. That's what I'm trying to do here. Just to get you to think outside the box. That's really what I'm trying to do here. And something else that I really think is important is in the fact of wanting you to be comfortable in finding your true home style, is that in this time when we are looking for sustainable everything, it occurs to me that finding your own style as opposed to trends will provide a lifelong sustainable style that perfectly fits you. For more great information on how to style your home, check out these previous episodes shown here. Remember to like, comment, and share on these videos, and to make sure you see the next new episode, hit the subscription button and the notification bell, and you will be good to go. As always, bye for now.